Hello guys, previously we implemented add to cart functionality and I would like to continue and implement some cart details screen. So let's start with navigation and let's create a header go to cart button. Let's name it header cart button. Let's add icon. We already did it before, so I just copied. Let's color will be black, size maybe 20, maybe padding horizontal 15, and let's add it to our navigation. Header right, and let's take a look. Okay, we have cart icon. Let's make it pressable so we can wrap it with our touchable scale component. On press function and maybe scale to something like this. Okay, it's pressable, cool. And on press we want to navigate, so let's use navigation hook and navigate, and we actually need to create a screen. Let's create component cart details screen. And let's just show that it's cart detail screen in center of the component, then add the screen to our navigation. So let's go to the routes, create cart details route, cart details screen, title will be cart details, and let's add navigation to it. Import routes from navigation routes. Let's take a look. And you see we navigated to cart details screen, but we actually don't. Okay, it says product details, so something wrong. Oh no, just forget to replace it. So it's okay, cart details, and we don't want this button on cart details, so let's replace header right with function return null, since it expected, or probably we can use undefined here. Yeah, that's great. And for other screens we have this button and can navigate to cart details. Good. Now we want to fetch cart details data, so let's create hook. Yeah, name it use cart details. And as we did before, let's create query. Let's maybe copy some simple query here. Get cart details. Let's remove everything for now. Name query get cart details. And let's go to our Altair plugin and check what query we want to create here. So we have cart. We want to pass cart ID as an input. Let's basically remove everything except items for now. So we'll need cart ID here. I have some cart ID for test. And for items, let's use fragment, because I want to use it in different places. So let's name it cart detail items. left here product and prices, and probably for configurable cart item we also would like to have configurable options. So on configurable cart items, let's configurable options and option label and option and value label. For prices, okay, these several options. Let's start with basically price here. You can change later if we need something else. It will be currency and value. For product, I want name, maybe SKU, and I think that's enough for now. Let's try to send a request. And you see we have expected response for the cart. Let's copy this to our project. Cart ID will be used here. And let's create fragment, cart items fragment, and copy fragment from here. Let's use ESLint fix. Let's cover it with types. So it will be array of items. Each item include price, currency, and value is a string. Let's check. Now value is actually look like a number, so value number. Then product will have SKU string and name string. quantity will be number, and optional configurable options will be option label string and value label string. Yeah, that's strings. Okay. Let's use this fragment here. Async response will be cart, items, and items will be following type. Now in our hook we can do same as we did before. We can use hook, use lazy query like this. You can just copy it and replace with our get cart details query. Response will be cart details response type. Function we will call get cart details. Variables will be cart ID and cart ID we can get from the store, Redux store, as we did before. Let's actually rename the variable. And now we can return get cart details function. Let's add it to result type. And let's try to fetch the cart data. Data loading in error. Let's create cart items state. Let's import useState from React, and also set type and use effect on data update. Let's set cart items data cart items if data not empty. So we can return cart items. And let's try to use it on our cart details screen. And maybe let's add loading as well. Maybe boolean. Okay, looks good. And now if loading, let's return activity indicator. Size large. Add use effect. And on start, let's get cart details. And let's print into the console cart details data. Let's run the flipper so we can see the logs. And go to the cart screen. You see it was loaded. And we don't see anything in the logs. Is it right?
data wasn't changed. So let's see if there is some errors as well. Okay, there is actually some data you can see. Sorry, it's not the correct one. See, type name cart items. Cart items as we expected. Let's also check if cart items was set correctly. So use cart items and let's console log them in case changed. And cart items is logged as empty array. Let's take a look. Seems everything correct here. Maybe it's just it's maybe device log is not correct, because now you see cart items show the object correctly. So that's it. We will continue in the next video.